Hi everyone, here's our monthly reading time, and this is the new episode of Chez Stephy. The book I'm bringing today is called 紫云村, meaning an address in ancient China. The story is written in the background of Tang Dynasty, and the main character is just an ordinary man, but with an ordinary experience. JiHong is a normal palace guard in ancient times, with no fame and no illustrious family background. He suddenly promoted by a higher officer who has a large connections with other power and wealth, and he got a position as a local officer at another place. The path of change of how he got the position was accidental. He helped a donkey cart to not drop, and his great stress surprised two people. They are a couple of courtesan Huo and a noble Li. The courtesan Huo asked the noble Li to compose a poem for their sons, and it became trends even in the palace. Therefore, the higher officer heard about this and aimed to leverage JiHong's stress to become a local officer. Along his departure to the duty station, he passed a host and stayed as a guest for several days. Therefore, there were the first batch of people JiHong newly met, including a mysterious woman. The second batch and other batches of people he met, where he became a local officer, were his fellow officials and all sorts of power and wealth that he needed to make contact with. For a moment, he was kind of hot and seems like a promising future. Additionally, he found himself crazy in love with the courtesan Hu at his first sight and decided to pursue her instead of the noble Li. And actually, at that time, they were no longer a couple. He did spend time and money for the courtesan Hu and tried to touch her, but he felt in the end she still went back with Li. Meanwhile, another woman fell in love with JiHong. She is the daughter of his supervisor Cui with a competitive family background. Let's call her Cui Wunyao. When his supervisor aware of this, Cui thought JiHong got in touch with his daughter at first, and he is definitely not the right person to marry her. Thus, Cui started to alienate this local officer and regarded him as a calculating person. Even more, though they didn't know about this, Cui Wunyao and that noble Li would unite married soon after officially. However, what happened is the noble Li knew about JiHong and his thoughts to the courtesan Hu. He used tricks stealthily to injure the higher officer's power and immediately recalled JiHong's position and planned to murder him. For a moment, JiHong was in the worst possible situation, even worse than before he promoted to be a local officer. He could only to escape and avoid being caught. Temporarily, he concealed his identity to become a monk, and he didn't know what to do as the next step. By chance coincidence, he was appreciated by a doctor, Zheng, and become his guest follower. Different with an officer. Because of his great stress again, JiHong helped Zheng to save his pet cat. His stress surprised Zheng, and Zheng would like to leverage this to raise his own power. As the guest follower of Zheng, JiHong had no other choice but to participate in the political conflicts. Accidentally, the conflicts went negative and clearly it became murderous. In the desperate hours, the noble Li, who as the chief plotter died, Zheng died. JiHong met Cui Wunyao and rescued her. She was pregnant. Though he had no chance to meet her, but there was a moment he wanted to resume her again. He didn't stay long, and at the last minute he was caught and was about to die. The mysterious woman he met at the house saved him, and he was alive ultimately. Also, the real identity of the mysterious woman is told. She is the daughter of a powerful official. She liked JiHong very much and had helped him secretly to pursue. The main point I would like to evaluate is the reading experience while I read this book written by a male writer. I see the projection of the several experiences of men. I don't know how many could be represented. They are live up to reach the high official positions and riches. Several and more beautiful women be lucky and envious by others. The character JiHong indeed is the character of the writer, and definitely JiHong could have his own personality in the story to link all the plots. On the other hand, the writer detailedly described the differences when JiHong first became an officer and descended to a guest follower. The older behaviors of the characters in the story are typical in the present life if we think over and after. After all, the reading went not that bad for me. There aren't much words toward the background of Tang Dynasty though, but put emphasis on the interpersonal relationship and conversations. If there is a recommendation rating, I would suggest 3 stars of total 5. Thank you, and that's all for today. See you next time. 我个人觉得还有一个彩蛋，从这个JiHong到了这个逆旅之后发生的所有事情，是不是真实的，还是说他在这个逆旅里面做的一个梦？因为最终他获救的时候还是回到了这个逆旅嘛，等于说这第一批他在逆旅认识的人，包括在去逆旅上任之前认识的人，霍小玉和李十郎都是真实的他认识的，但是在逆旅之后，他赴任之后发生所有事，其实是他在逆旅里面睡着之后发生的事情。比如说他后来认识的他的上司幸翠，包括他女儿崔五娘，包括他认识的什么同僚啊，包括后面的一些斗争啊，全部都是假的。当然他获救也是假的，他醒来之后还是看到逆旅里面的这些人。我不知道我的理解对不对，但我觉得这样子理解的话应该也挺有意思的，可能也不是。